Hello and welcome to Ars Gaming. I'm Vladimir Volgen and today we are going to analyze Stellaris, the most ambitious game made by Paradox today. So let's begin. Paradox has made a risky bet with Stellaris, taking the road from historical games to sci-fi. With a skilled developers team, they succeed in making a unique combination of the old Paradox games and new and fresh mechanics. One of the best things that Stellaris brings to the player is a new galaxy every game, full of mysteries and stars to explore. We don't only have to click system through system. We are going to live an adventure with original events that makes the player feel just like in an Asimov novel, taking the place of brilliant scientist leaders with their teams. Exploration is one of the richest parts of the game, and it's associated to the investigation. Military fleets can examine the star systems and discover the mysteries that surround them. For that, we'll have scientific ships which could investigate systems and anomalies, opening in most cases event streams with unknown consequences. Customization options for empires are also rich. We have a bunch of portraits and aesthetic options, but the most important is the part which affects the game. We could select different options about the climate where our species are comfortable, types of weapons of our ships, and types of hyperspace traveling. One of the most interesting features in the customization are the ethics, which determine the ideology of our first pops and the government available to choose. If we go into the game, we can talk about one of the key features of Stellaris, the pops, which are directly taken from Victoria. Pops are the people who live in our empire, and when our empire grows and becomes vast, these pops will begin to diverge from the original ethics of the empire that will cause our empire to have factions with their leaders and claims. Leaders are also very important in the game. We are going to have political leaders, military leaders, and scientific leaders. They have experience which grows with the time and missions completed, and they can also win some traits, positive or negative, with certain events. We can have different leaders as rulers, and it depends on the type of government. Research is one of the most original concepts in Stellaris. It works like a deck where every project is a card. We have three fields: physics, biology, and social, and in each one we'll have different projects available which change with every new investigation. Research is very important in many fields and especially in the military. Stellaris includes a simple ship design with some gaps that we have to fill with weapons, armor, and energy. We have different types of hull, and the different combination allows different strategies for our fleet, combining more powerful ships with other with heavy armor. In the combat, like in other Paradox games, we can't make tactical decisions and they are resolved automatically. Besides the technological development of our ships, the admirals and generals have an important influence on the result of the battle. To take a planet, we also need a ground army to take the surface. In the management field, Stellaris has similar mechanics to other Paradox games. Every planet has a number of gaps where the population can settle, and we can construct buildings on these gaps. The buildings only work if we have population in the square. The administration of our planets has also a great system which balances the micromanagement, allowing us to control directly only a few planets. For the other planets, if we want to rule with efficiency, we should make administrative sectors ruled by the AI, which will pay taxes to our capital. The economy is quite simple, having only minerals to build ships and buildings, energy credits, which is the money of the game, and also the energy needed for ships and buildings, and influence, used for taking political actions and recruiting leaders that allow us to concentrate in other fields more deeply. But we are missing two things that could be a great improvement to this field. Adding some trade mechanics like the trade nodes in Europa Universalis 4 would be great, and it would also be great to see the impact of the private initiative on our empire like in Victoria. We are probably going to see these deeper mechanics on future DLCs. Not taking into account the absence of trade mechanics and private initiatives, Stellaris is a great game that introduces fresh air to the genre with a unique combination that will make history in the 4X. Stellaris is not only a mix of the best mechanics of the Paradox games, the developers have also shown their creativity offering us new and interesting dynamics which will win all the sci-fi fans' hearts. It's also a suitable game for the majority of computers, which makes it accessible to the great public, and its soundtrack and artwork are yet another signal of the love which the developers have put into this game. We can say with no doubt that Stellaris is a true masterpiece of the video games. And that was all. I hope you find this video useful, and if you would like to see more English videos in the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments. See you in the next video.